The conclusion of Paradise is reminiscent of the classics, yet it is much more than a murder mystery. The identity of Cal's killer is finally revealed in Episode 8, The Man Who Kept the Secrets, which also provides him the opportunity to give a lengthy monologue in which he explains how and why he did it. Naturally, though, this is only the beginning of Hulu's magnificent drama, which has grown over the weeks to become the best program of 2025. The icing on the cake is the ending, which offers a ton of payoff and, more importantly, leaves a ton of interesting strands open for Season 2. Presenting our murderer, even the Paradise finale opens with a flashback, as was to be expected. This one occurs when the area of Colorado that would eventually become Paradise was first excavated. With Anders mysteriously running the show, a close friendship, with, I believe, erotic overtones, develops between the project manager and Adam, one of his West African workers. The only person who takes the time to pronounce Adam's real name and try the traditional food he brings to work is the project manager, who is known as Trent the Librarian, for reasons that will become evident shortly. He makes a special effort to procure him African beer. They kind of fall in love in the most platonic way conceivable. Finding the truth. Xavier goes to Robinson to persuade her to back off after Sinatra makes the shocking news that Presley and the DNA found in Cal's murder do not match anyone in Paradise. However, he also shares the DNA with her. They part ways, with Xavier returning to the White House. Is it still called the White House down here? Knowing that arrival day should be the focus of their search. Robinson will be seeing Gabriella, but I've never been certain. Because Sinatra is twitching in crisis management mode, attempting to keep the secrets Xavier has already made public and dissuade Jane from killing Presley. Gabriella is already day drinking. When Robinson shows in, requesting to see the psychological consultations of all those marked on arrival day, Gabriella is still struggling with her guilt over her involvement in this. Maggie, the diner employee, is the only one who enters suspiciously. She confesses when Gabriella and Robinson confront her, but she says he forced her to do it. Xavier is acting independently while all of this is happening. He locates the mixtape he created for Jeremy while searching through Cal's CDs at the White House. After playing a few seconds of it, he gets an idea when he hears Cal mention that he's recording it in the library. He locates a particular volume, a copy of James Spada's The Man Who Kept the Secrets, a biography of Robert F. Kennedy's brother-in-law and Rat Pack member Peter Lawford, using the number 812,092 on the cigarette. Cal's handwritten transcriptions of every incriminating classified file on his presidential iPad are included in the book. Xavier is now struck unconscious from behind. It's Trent, the librarian, a former project manager at Paradise who is now a jail escapee and would-be killer. He tells his story as Xavier is waking up. In Colorado, near the location he knew would become Paradise, he was in prison. He took advantage of the confusion to flee as the world ended, and while posing as a guard, he murdered a husband and wife who had been given permission to settle. He provided Maggie, whom he met while smoking and eating junk food in a car outside, the wife's identity and the husband's.